Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now the wait's over, but before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So, I finally snagged this color laser printer for about $120, and I couldn't pass it up. I've wanted a color laser printer for ages, and this felt like a crazy value. I'm upgrading from my old black and white Lexmark, which was loud, always awake, and somehow finding ways to run checks in the middle of the night. The old one was cheap, sure, but after 6 years, it started showing its age with banding and low toner, and I was just ready for something quieter, more efficient, and actually turning off when it should. This color laser printer came with a start-on toner that's honestly decent in the long run, about 750 pages black and 500 color for the starter cartridges. Not a huge stock, but enough for a few projects before you need to think about replacements. I bought this for 3 main uses: squeezing out a few articles in black and white, printing some print-and-play board game pages, and updating box art for a few movies and games that needed a refresh. So far it's been fantastic for all 3. No banding, no speckles, no smudges, just clean, solid color, and surprisingly fast printing. It's also quiet enough that it doesn't wake the house when it starts up in the middle of the night. I'm a tech guy, so I nerd out a bit about the setup. I run printers over Ethernet to the router, because it just works, and I stick with Windows drivers rather than wrestling with the Lexmark ones, because after years of fiddling, I've learned that reliable connectivity wins. The printer is easy to put on the network, and once it's there, any wireless device in the house can print to it. I've even tinkered with printing from my phone through a Lexmark app, and that part was straightforward enough to feel worth exploring rather than a hurdle. The hardware itself is a cat and mouse of normal laser printer design, mostly plastic, compact enough to move around, with a front-loading toner tray and plastic clips that might loosen after a long stretch. It stands about 9 inches tall, 16 inches wide, and roughly 15.5 deep. It has built-in Wi-Fi, a port for Ethernet, and a USB port that doesn't come with a cord. The extra trays are handy, the front manual feeder and the automatic sheet feed underneath, plus the ability to do envelopes in 4x6 photo paper for small prints. And yes, the duplex feature is real magic. Prints both sides automatically, which feels futuristic if you've been printing the old school way for ages. One caveat I'll mention is the cost of toner. Each color cartridge is pricey, and there isn't a reset chip readily available yet, so you'll want to weigh the home office use versus a heavier business load. Third-party refill options exist, but you'll want to do your homework before diving in. Also, the box comes with multilingual safety sheets that feel wasteful and a little unnecessary, but that's a minor grep in the grand scheme. All told, I'm really pleased with this color laser printer so far. It's cheaper up front than most in its class, delivers crisp color, and handles my typical tasks with ease. If you're after a capable home office helper that won't scream every time it prints, this printer is worth a look. If I notice any big long-term gremlins, I'll swing back with an update. But for now, I'm pretty confident this was a solid buy. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next video.